morning.
There's a fellow that introduced the thought so many years ago, but you can tell by looking at me, I've been around a few years. Dale Robertson, who was chief of the Forest Service at the time. I don't know, anybody here remember Dale? Ha! Kind of a neat guy. Anyhow, he came out to the podium about like this, and he says, there's a new paradigm. And heck, about half of us had to go look the word up. And if you don't know what it is, your work is set up. The Friends of Caesar Creek is a very impressive organization. A good friend, I guess, is a good way to describe what we're talking about here. But as we look at the criteria that Mary listed there, we found, good God, here we are, the Army Corps of Engineers, and they're working with the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Military. So from our viewpoint, and the fact we have military officers in a lot of the executive positions, that's a darn good thing you're doing. And we're proud to be involved in that. They've also been able to secure grants and looking for grants. And they're talking to Debbie back here. This is the one lady, I want to know you better. She says, I'm going to be more assertive. And I think we've got a lot to look forward to, Friends of Caesar Creek. The things that I picked up, you have a lot of partners. There's some 9 partners, including an array of groups. So you're not talking about just the Friends of Caesar Creek. You're talking about a bundle of people. And isn't that what it's all about? That's what this new paradigm is. And as the previous award winner said, that's it. We're changing. You can't go by the old rules. You don't worry about what your budget is as much as you look at who your friends are. How are you going to work together? Because let's face it, the nice thing is, in the business we're in, it's something that people want. You know what? We can generate friends. We can pull it together and say, okay, things are changing. How are we going to deal with this? And we can reason together to make a solution that's working. So it's not necessarily doomsday. It's the time for people to be more assertive. I love to be that. And to work towards coming up with new solutions, because you heard the number of people we have at our lake span. They're voting with their feet. And so we know that there's something there that we've got to figure out ways to continue to provide those opportunities. Rich DeLion, where are you at? I couldn't spot you. Rich is a fellow member of the board, and we're a national nonprofit foundation. Getting our feet on the ground, good Lord, it's a learning curve for an old bureaucrat. And so we're now ready to bring Debbie Walterman up here and present the award.
This is for the Excellence in Partnership Award from the Army Corps of Engineers for 2011. Thank you.
All right, I've never been known to do things in the right ways. I just want to speak to this award. It's an award to a web of friendship, not just the Friends of Caesar Creek, but as you alluded to, there is a whole web of other organizations that we reach out to. We couldn't do it without all of those friends that we have. I also want to say I'm honored to be a part of it. I had no idea that we were making such an impact, because when you're busy doing it every day, you don't stop to step back and see what you've accomplished all that often. But we have accomplished a lot, and there's a lot more looking forward. And all I got to say is, I'm ready. Coming to this conference has really jazzed me up.